now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Los Angeles, sitting fourth in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier. And of course, there's Dallas, half a game behind.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Norman Powell out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the 5. And for Dallas, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
Now here's Doncic. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Pass to Washington. Doncic outside. Washington, a screen on Harden. Now here's Irving. Just 4 to shoot. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Yeah, that's the touch from Kyrie, one of the most dangerous shooters in the game.
Powell finds George. Harden against Doncic. Zubats. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Now here's Harden. Harden with a screen on Doncic. Shoots from the elbow. And the Clippers miss again.
Good contest. Can't let them have open shots from mid-range.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Shoots over George. And it's Doncic missing.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. Washington, a screen on Powell. Irving for 3. On target from range. Irving's got 6.
Well, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions. Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Doncic on the wing. Defended by Harden. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Doncic. Irving looking around. Outside Hardaway. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. getting stronger, and that's a problem when he's trying to finish through contact.
Leonard passes to Harden. Pass to Zubats. And Gafford with the block.
First personal foul.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold. Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. foul against Irving. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
First one falls for him. This Clippers squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars?
Now here's Harden. Zubac with a screen on Doncic. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Now this is just pick and roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leaves no doubt.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. A step back shot, and he hits the jumper. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Well, every team wants a strong start to the season, Doris. How important is that in the long run, you think?
I think it's very important, B.A., to get off to a good start to build confidence. You want some carryover between what you worked on in training camp and the start of the season. Obviously, you want to be playing your best basketball at the end, but that starts at the beginning of the season.
Now here's Washington. He's scoreless. Doncic outside. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Second, Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous...
They've got Kyrie Irving. Derek Jones is out there with Maxi Kleber, and it's Exum in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And every year, a question that's frequently asked, does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And B.A., this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
They set the screen. Harden with it, guarded by Kleber. Harden can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Exum shot is off. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. 15-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And he lobs it up.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Zubac, yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Exum passes to Kleber. Jones with a screen on George. Here's Lively. He's guarded by Zubac. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Clippers are certainly a deep team, and Kawhi Leonard said, we have a lot of talented wings on our team that can play both ways. Dribble, shoot the ball, able to guard multiple positions, and I think that's what you need right now in the NBA. Guys that can guard, switch, and knock down open shots. Brian?
Yeah, true enough. Allie, thanks. Outside Jones. The three is up. And the Mavericks, another three.
And Their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Timeout called, the Clippers. So for the Clippers, Leonard's checked in for coffee, and it's Powell in for Westbrook. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Down low. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And then Harden with the jam.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Pass to Exum. Launches it. Paul George pulls it in.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Harden from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fires the 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Stolen by Gafford. Doncic with it. Harden picks him up. Outside Hardaway. Shoots. Rebound by the Clippers. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
And Dallas calls time here. Doris, with all the star power on this Clippers team, it's surprising they haven't won 50 games in the regular season in the last 6 years.
BA, wow, that is such a striking indictment on the number of injuries this group has had. Load management, obviously, necessary on the one hand, but boy, it affected their rhythm and consistency.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving, a screen on Harden. Washington outside. On the wing, Irving. Baseline jumper right on the money. Irving's got 8 points here in the quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Harden. Takes it inside. And Harden with the slam.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
Ooh, stolen by Harden. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Powell. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Doncic against Harden. A nice shot by Doncic.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Leonard for 3. Leonard beyond the line.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Irving for 3. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 20 points.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
Harden with it. Gafford picks him up. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gafford's got his 2nd basket on the night. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Kept alive. Kicks it to George. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Pass to Doncic. From deep. That one doesn't drop. Harden fires away from outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so that brings the first half to a close. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
In the words of Hall of Fame coach, rebounding is your chance to compete for possessions of the basketball.
Next up, and that'll do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Zubac in at the center position. 2 on the clock. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A smart play by James Harden. Gets his advantage to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line, guys.
Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area. This guy is always shot ready. Norman Powell's instincts as a scorer are exceptional.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Hardaway. Looking to get it going. Nice finish from Luka.
Wow, you see the physical defense against Luka didn't even matter. He powers right through it.
Harden with a screen on Washington. Leonard with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Shot by Leonard, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Irving, that's good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Down by 12. Leonard finds Harden. Leonard with a screen on Doncic. Outside for Harden. Back to Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
Now for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early... The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Derek Jones is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Exum in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
And Harden with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark his groove.
Drills it from deep.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Tice sets a screen. On the wing man. 4-3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Westbrook against Irving. From downtown. And James Harden pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Tice sets a screen. Pass to man. Inside. On the wing man. Outside Harden. The 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Exum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Irving. To the paint. Exum gets the bucket. And it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
Well, it's hard to question the size Dante Exum brings to the point guard position. He's unique in the game.
George's shot is off.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 5th foul. Hardaway's checked in for Jones. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Tucker's checked in for Mann. Washington passes to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's got 34 points.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
And Harden with the slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Outside for Irving. For 3, Hardaway. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Hardaway's got 10 points here in the second half.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And here's Westbrook. There's the 3. Harden can't hit. And here's Dallas. They're on a 13-4 run. And the call will be against James Harden. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough ball.
And so Dallas takes this one by a bit. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie.